Oh yes, the holidays. The time of family, friends, loved ones, Christmas specials like Elf, National Lampoon, Die Hard, children screaming for not getting what they desire, as well as the time when the nostalgia critic will lose his shit again over this time of year. I must say, ever since I started my review show, a lot has happened to me. And all within this year, no less. I started reviewing, a Hellgun was delivered at my doorstep, got attacked by an assassin, as well as been to other dimensions. And since it's almost the end of the year, I don't know what I'm gonna review. I mean, I did do more than enough countdown lists, and did more than enough Star Wars. Unless... why not? Welcome to the holiday special episode of Fandemic. I'm your host, Indie Fan. And this time, we're gonna do something a little different. Jurassic Park, goddammit! I loved watching these movies when I was a kid. In fact, I was a nut for these movies. In fact, I'll go on and say, I watched Jurassic Park almost as much as I have Star Wars. And to those who don't know what the hell I'm talking about, and I feel very sorry for you, Jurassic Park is a movie franchise based on the novel by Michael Wright, which tells the story of paleontologists Alan Grant and Ellie Sattler, who have been invited by InGen CEO John Hammond to Isla Nublar, the future home of Jurassic Park, where dinosaurs have been brought back through the miracle of cloning. However, due to corporate espionage and a storm which just so happened around the same day, the dinosaurs break loose. And now, Alan and Ellie must find a way to escape the island. And then there was a sequel, The Lost World, which now that I think about it, I don't understand what's going on. It was flawed, but still entertaining. And then there was Jurassic Park 3, where Alan Grant comes back to Isla Sorna, the island from The Lost World, all because a bunch of idiotic, irresponsible, incompetent parents thought it'd be the most perfect idea to send their kid to fly around a government-restricted island with a friend. Yet despite all this, I can go on to say I actually like this movie as well. Then, in 2015, came Jurassic World, where a new park in Isla Nublar, Jurassic World, opens. Everything seemed like an improvement, until someone had the idea of genetically engineering a dinosaur. End result? The Indominus Rex, a dinosaur far smarter than what everyone else thinks. And I must say, as much as I love the original two, this is actually an improvement. The funny thing is, you don't need to see the original 3 to even get what's going on. If you have a chance to see this, dude, you're gonna love it. And now, let's go back a little. Before Jurassic World was made. Back in the early 2000s, Jurassic Park 4 was pretty much Star Wars Episode 7. People were unsure if there was going to be one or not. However, there was an idea to have it made, originally known as Jurassic Park Extinction, and it was going to have the original cast from the first movie. However, that ended up in development hell. Then, fan Jacques Delamere decided if they weren't going to do it, the fans would. You know what the funny thing is? This fan film actually has a history of its own. Apparently, it was originally going to be released in 2007, but the original scriptwriter was placed on sound mixing, but there was only more delays. Delamere even missed his chance to premiere this at the Comic-Con. Eventually, the music and sound was done, although it was rushed and not the best of quality. And the movie was pretty much released in 2010. So, with a rushed making process, and being released ahead of its original release date, does it stand out? Well, let's find out as we dig into Prime Survival. So the movie starts off with the skull. Nothing to add to the plot. Our real story actually begins at a high school, where we meet our protagonists, Elliot, Adam, and James.
Got any money for the vending machine?
Dumbass.
I hate vending machines.
which is why I am obviously going to rip that out of order sign from the vending machine to express my frustration.
So we then cut to the three gathered at a table where Adam explains what's going on. Basically, Adam's uncle, Crash, has invited the three to a boat trip to an island off the coast of Costa Rica.
This certainly isn't going to go wrong in any way, guaranteed.
We then cut to the three in the classroom and Elliot talking to his mother, although they don't really add much to a plot. Or in other words,
it's just too long for uncreated minds.
So we then see the three getting on the plane for that trip. And this is where we meet Crash.
Hello, Adam. Good to see you.
And now
How
here's the
was your
first
flight?
problem.
It was great.
The audio can be a bit mismatched. I mean, we can hear Crash saying hi to Adam, but we don't hear him say hi to the other two.
And so, after another scene of filler,
used to
the three and Crash are on that boat ride.
I've got to admit, Adam, this was one of your better ideas. Where do you think your uncle is taking us?
I don't know, he's full of surprises. Do you mind asking him?
I'll give it a shot. Hey Crash, do you mind telling us where we're finally going?
Didn't I already tell you? We're going to a little place I used to take tourists there. And it's a beautiful place, but it's not actually on any maps. Yeah, it's near government restricted zone. Some miles away, but you don't need to worry about that.
Besides possibly being jailed by the Costa Rican government for being in a restricted area, but oh no, you have nothing to worry about.
There's another island nearby called Torna. Locals say there's a bad spirit or something there, but shouldn't be anything to worry about.
Besides, also being restricted by the Costa Rican government, but what could go wrong? And so, Crash decides that him and the three could stay at Isla Muerta for a few nights.
We should be there soon, just hold on.
Okay, they didn't actually do that, but they did land on the island.
I'm gonna go and see if I can find a good camping spot.
Yeah, no worries, fellas. You lot go ahead. I'll unpack the stuff, eh? Don't worry about it. But I tell you what, watch out in the jungle, eh? Some big creepy crawlies out there.
We're coming with you. Thanks, guys.
Waiting to be killed, waiting to be killed.
So we then see our three heroes in the forest, where they're looking for a camping spot.
Hey guys, this looks like a good place to set up camp. You wanna set up here?
Was that a bird?
And now we go to a second problem with this movie. Some of the characters sound different. I mean, one time, James sounds like this,
Hey Adam, you got any money for the vending
to sounding like this.
Was that a bird?
I won't let this subtract the quality from the film, given the director was young and
Elliot.
took a long time to make, but I will point out this flaw. Anyway, the three run into a consignatus.
That was no bird.
What the hell was that?
Brings me to a third problem. Are these characters this oblivious? Does Delamer expect me to believe that these three teenagers have no idea what the hell is the Isla Nublar incident, nor the San Diego incident, which was on the news at one time? I'm sorry, but I call bullcrap. I mean, these are dinosaurs brought back from extinction. I think the world should notice. I swear, the plot holes are so gigantic, I lost my beard in the process of talking about them. And so, the three decide to go back. My foreshadowing sense is tingling. And so, our three heroes return back to the beach.
Uncle! Uncle?
Where is he?
I don't know. He said he would stay right here. The boat's still here.
What's going on?
There's no point in waiting. We might as well split up and look for him.
Agreed.
Okay. I apologize for that, but come on. You know he was gonna die. So, naturally, despite the underacting, Adam is distraught.
Adam, it wasn't your fault! Adam, it was him that brought us here, not you. It was Crash's idea.
I know, it's just... I knew him so well.
Hey, if anything, he sounds like a better person than the majority of my family on my mother's side. While Elliot is comforting Adam, he makes the promise that they'll get back home through the boat. But...
At the boat.
Just back away slowly. They probably haven't seen us yet.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Couldn't resist. So while the Raptor's about to have Adam for lunch, Elliot does this. Holy mother of shit! That was straight into his nostrils! So with the Raptor writhing in pain and throat glitch, I swear I did not edit that, the three try to escape with the Raptors following. And during the chase, Elliot gets separated from the three, and similar to the cats and dogs of old, Adam and James climb up a tree. The Raptors try to reach at them for a bit, until the T-Rex pretty much scares them off.
Holy crap, that thing was scary.
Which one? The T-Rex? Or the part where you nearly became a meal?
Wait a minute, where's Elliot?
I thought it was with you! No, forget it. So while Adam and James keep moving, we then see Elliot trying to get back to his group. Until he runs into a pair of Dilophosaurus. And the best way to describe the scenario that happens next is through this. was fun. So after that chase sequence, we then cut back to Adam and
This place
James.
is full of dinosaurs. I didn't mean it in that way, Adam. I'm pretty sure he didn't have a clue what was going on in this island.
And it still baffles me to this day, how do you guys not know about it? So Adam and James decide to head back to the beach
If he's lucky,
and
he'll
find
still be
Elliot
alive.
in the
We
morning.
can't do much for him now. We'll look for him in the morning.
And then we see some Brachiosaurus. Nothing important. As for Elliot, well... That's it? That seems kinda rushed. It's like in Slender when the Slender Man appears and there's some terrifying music and nope, he's gone. So Elliot then gets up,
Picks up an important plot device to be used for later, walks outside and runs into some Triceratops, but that's not really important. Then Elliot comes across a dead body and takes the coat, walks away, and finds a bike laying next to a building. Then it just so happens that the coat has the motorcycle keys, and there was a motorcycle helmet underneath the motorcycle. Who knew? So Elliot then starts up the motorcycle and drives off, scaring away a few Stegosaurus in the process. Huh. Take a photograph of them, they get pissed. Drive a motorcycle near them, they get spooked. Wait a minute. Go back. The Stegosaurus just disappeared halfway.
how do you get away with that?
Anywho, of course, the three are reunited.
Hey man, we thought you were dead.
Well, I almost died a few times. Those things out there nearly killed me. But I'm alright now. How have you been?
Just trying to avoid those beasts and try and find you.
We figured there'll be a building close inland.
Well, you're right. I found a map that leads back to the communications building. But I think we should head back to the beach to check our supplies first.
Yeah, good point. We could spend the night there too for a bit of safety. At least, I hope it's safe there now. I'm sure the dinosaurs would have moved on.
Are you sure the dinosaurs haven't ruined any of your stuff, or urinated, or defecated on any of your belongings at all?
So we then see the three
About
gathered
why keeping
at a
animals
campfire.
here. You wouldn't get me back in there for $1 billion right now.
At least we're able to record our own deaths for the rest of the world to see. My camera still works. Not too edible, it seems.
Who knows? Perhaps we'll make it out of here with some footage of these things and make a fortune.
That is, if you don't get into a Costa Rican prison first.
Some guy named Nick Van Owen was said to have tried that with the animals seen back on the news in '97. The guy was a professional cameraman and he failed. Imagine that.
And since when did you figure out who's Nick Van Owen?
Can't think of anyone wanting to see such terrible beasts either.
Well, for starters, you have me.
Ellen Grant, Ellie Sattler, Sarah Harding, Gray Mitchell. So he then cuts to the next day where everyone's awake, and after hearing a series of noises, they decide it's time to move on.
Man, these animals are messy. There's nothing left.
I don't think we should be looking through it again. We found most of what we wanted last night.
There you go.
So the three are attacked by pteranodons, and that's it. Nothing really happens. Except that
Let's get out of
Adam's
here.
now
I'm
injured,
okay.
even though he clearly dodged it!
I mean, did he hit his arm on some sand?
So we then see the three running into a forest.
I think we can stop them now. I don't think they're coming through the woods anymore.
Wait, when did that happen?
James, how's your arm?
It's okay, I think. It's just a bit painful. Whatever that thing, whatever it was, it didn't cut me.
Then what the hell caused your injury?
The three
That's good.
then
I
decide
think
to
we should
continue
try and
on
get
to the
building
communications
as quickly
tower.
as possible.
So what do you think this building may contain?
Hopefully a radio or some kind of phone with a satellite connection to the nearest Costa Rican communications post. It's the only way to call the mainland. I really hoped it wouldn't be necessary, but now the boat and the equipment's all wrecked, we have no choice. I wish they'd at least spread ourselves.
Take a look at the bright side. We haven't encountered any animals yet. Maybe we can get to there on
I hope you're right.
And surprise attack coming in 3, 2, 1.
My God!
Yep, another chase scene. What a shock.
In fact, might as well do this. Oh boy. I wonder if there's any more left that this movie could offer.
And so, after our 3 heroes have escaped the jaws of danger once again, our heroes keep running before anyone else could endanger their lives, and they make it to the communications building. Which just so happened to be the same place Elliot crashed.
Damn plastic. Want some?
Yeah. What you found? This logbook explains how they brought some dinosaurs here in secret shortly after the Tyrannosaur rampage. This place was going to be their backup plan.
Which also begs the question.
What made these people think, after the San Diego incident, putting them on another island would be a good idea? In fact, it makes you wonder, how did the Costa Rican government react to this idea?
So, after the San Diego incident, we thought of another idea when it comes to these creatures. We're listening. Put them on another island! What?
So, while a raptor sneaks into the communications building, our 3 heroes search for a radio so they can get out of the island.
Here!
Or rather, a cell phone.
No.
And with a working battery, no less.
In Muta, an island close to Site B.
And now this raises more questions.
First of all, how long has that phone been on the island? And secondly, if it has been around longer than 2001,
then how does it still have battery power?
Plot holes aside, the raptor catches up to them. And of course, there's another chase. Goodness, when it comes to this film, 2 bum reviewers can pretty much describe what happens in this movie like this.
You can stop now. Stop! It's disgusting! Stop it! Stop it! This is a kid's movie! But then something very unexpected happens. Run!
So after the 3 lose the raptor, they then find out that they now have to get through the raptor's pack.
Damn, the raptor's back.
How's they know we're here?
Don't ask. The helicopter's almost here. Let's go.
Just hope the Costa Rican government isn't going to put you in jail for trespassing.
So Elliot passes 2 gas grenades to both Adam and James each.
This will be important later.
And of course the raptors attack.
Might as well do it. Okay, that is the last one I'm doing. And so, the Spinosaurus and the T-Rex meet each other once again for round 2. Well, Why not? God damn it, a T-Rex cannot get back up when it's put down. It is very top heavy. If it falls down, chances are it's either stayed pinned down or it's dead.
And so after the T-Rex gets back up, of course, it gets its moment of revenge. Our heroes then leave the battle scenario. The raptors catch up and surround our heroes. Our heroes, however, have decided they have done enough running and decide they'll go out fighting. However, the raptors retreat and the chopper arrives. The story movie ends with them getting to the chopper and some narration from Elliot.
What gives a human being strength under impossible odds? That's what me and my friends wondered long after our misadventure. So many things happened at once. So much things that almost ended in our deaths. We survived. How come a person in his most unlikely situation still walks away fairly unharmed to talk about his experience? The truth is, they really don't. Life spares no one. They called us the great survivors of the InGen project, just like Ian Malcolm and Alan Grant. They couldn't be further from the truth. We never really left that island truly alive. In reality, we all perished from within there. We'll always remember it, right till the day our bodies truly will leave this earth.
That was Prime Survival. Time for my pros and cons.
While the film isn't without its flaws, it still has its high points. I mean, the models are good, the cinematography isn't too bad, and to be honest, it's actually quite entertaining.
Analysis. A C+.
If you're looking for a movie with story and characters, then this movie probably isn't for you. But if you're looking to have a good time, then give this a watch.
Well, that's all for this here. Hopefully I'll get some information on the guy who's been trying to kill me. Well, I'm Indie Fan, and I want to wish everyone a Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, and wait a minute. Next month is January. You know what that means? Oh wait, no. I'm gonna tell you anyway.
And the Masters of the Universe. I am Adam, Prince of Eternia and defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is Cringer, my fearless friend. Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull!" Cringer became the mighty Battle Cat, and I became He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. Only 3 others share this secret. Our friends, the Sorceress, Man-at-Arms, and Orko. Together we defend Castle Grayskull from the evil forces of Skeletor.
It's the holiday clusterfuck, holiday clusterfuck. Citizens gather together to run amok. Bucks flying everywhere, folks pulling out their hair. People are waving while paying with great despair. If we don't fill winter with dollar bills, then your depression peaks on top. We'd rather have stress than to be real depressed, so we all shop until we drop. Malls crowded every place, nowhere a parking space. Everyone screaming, get your ass out of my face.